Good evening. I've been kind of on a fast, kind of. I just haven't been that hungry, and I've been in pain, and basically, I call it the devils and demons trying to get me down. Because the devil don't want you to get up and be positive in this world. He doesn't want you to get up and speak truth. He's got a forked tongue. And you notice what is popular is all about devils and demons. And I'll say that right now. If it is mainstream, if it's popular in the world of man, it ain't no good. That's just the truth of it. And this world was created to keep me down, to break my spirit, so that way I would just submit. And I say this to the devil, and I was like, you might put me through pain and all that bullshit, but you're going to have to go through it too, because what you do to others, so will it come back to you. So, what you thinking about that, bitch? So, you know what? You can pour those bowls on my head. You can, bring the mosquitoes and all that shit. Yeah, it might get me down to a lower vibration. I might feel bad, but, I'll get up. It doesn't last that long. When it comes to pain and suffering, the devil don't like to feel pain and suffering. That's why he gave childbirth to other people. Mm-hmm. If men were so tough, then why don't they just squeeze a head out their head of their penis, huh? Because they can't, or nor could they carry or handle the pain. That's why I don't fear no man. Because I know y'all are just a bunch of candy pansy ass pretend. Now there's some true men that'll get out there and sweat by their brow, and they're broken. You see them walking around as old men, they're like, trying to get around because they broke themselves down working, doing, being self-made. Men of today aren't self-made. They're the worst generation of men ever. I'm not saying that mankind has been anything good, but when it comes to pansy candy ass men out there that don't want to fucking do shit or mount to shit, and all they're trying to do is wheel and deal or contract or hire other people to do their work for them, that's pathetic. A real man will receive help, but he's out there busting his ass. In this world, I might have to have my rest days, because, I overdid it, or my body's just not handling the elements well. However, I still get up and bust my ass, and no matter what, I'm not going to sit there and cave in. I'm not going to go manipulate or just hook up to get what I need done. Like, no way. This world, and I know, and I say this world works against the hearts of Christ, and it keeps us from the light, so that way it can beat us down, so that way we will vow in marriage, or be a part of its cults, or swear to a lord or god or king or whatever, so that way we can stay trapped. When you vow to somebody, it traps you with that person. Mm-hmm. I ain't a conspiracist, but I will say this. Why do you think there's so much out there that draws you in like groups? Like so many religions out there that draw you into groups. Sports arenas draw you in like groups. And all they're trying to do is lead you in some way, make you think a certain way. You know, if you sit there and listen to people talk about football, they pretty much all act the same. I mean, if you notice that, if you go to different, like when I was in Arkansas, you know, they were all about worshiping a pig. And guess what? They were pigs. They were little pigs there. Like, seriously, they went around like fucking pigs. And other states have their own, like, mascot. But basically, they're all of the same body. And, you know, I know religion, especially, you know, the ones that call themselves Baptist or Christians or whatever, and they say that they're part of the body of Christ. They're not a part of the body of Christ. Because they're walking and talking and acting like others. You know, they're talking about sports or politics or clothes or what they can buy on Amazon. You know, if you're an Amazon, then you be talking about Amazon, you know. It's all going to come together before. You know, if you look back in the past, they talk about the Amazons. And look, today, there's the Amazons. And they're women. Nike. Look at the brands, and then you look at the people that follow the brands. And then look at the description of the fallen gods and angels. They walk, talk, and act like them. There are those that, you know, call Jesus their Lord and walk and talk and act like them. They're the ones on the streets or out in the wilderness or something like that, because they're actually moving like he did. I ain't trying to hate. Just like the followers of Muhammad. Look at who Muhammad was and look at his followers. It's not labeling. It's just when you start following a fallen god or angel or whatever being, you start acting like them. You're a part of their body. And what they are is dead gods and beings. They're just trying to keep themselves alive. Pretty soon it's going to end. It'll all come together. You know, the world might be divided, but they still are one with something. I am who I am. You know, I call it a love. I don't want anything else. You know, I enjoy those spirits that are helpful, kind, compassionate. But it's just calling out what the truth is. You know, Christian means to be Christ-like. You know, to have the heart of Christ means you walk with love. So you can't be like love. You either have the heart of Christ or you don't have the heart of Christ. And I say those to out there. It's like, stop labeling yourselves. Because when you label yourself or brand yourself, that's what you become. Don't let others label you. Because it takes a long time to get that off. Yep. That's some wisdom right there, you dumbasses. Stop labeling yourselves. You know who I am who I am, and, you know, as far as I know, I'm Wendy Dawn. Because that's the name I was born into this world with. It's my slave name. I like it. It's an awesome name. Wendy Dawn. Wendy Dawn is an amazing name.